Alright guys, what you have seen in the first 4 minutes is something I purposely wanted to show you just so you can see how beautiful this OLED TV is in terms of viewing it from each angle, in terms of wide color gamut, in terms of picture quality in general. And no, this OLED LG TV, it's not defective. It doesn't have any deep dark black levels being crushed, as you obviously have seen right here. So please stop listening to some clowns out there and idiots with a bunch of agenda, idiots who don't even have this TV. Okay, they're nothing but a bunch of fanboys trying to justify their purchase, whether it's a Sony or whether it's the QLED or a KS9800 or whatever. This is a beautiful TV. You're getting a lot of accolades on this TV. Not only are you getting a beautiful picture quality, color, deep dark levels, fairly good, peak brightness, 700. On some instances can go up to 800, which is pretty good. But at the same time, you also get 3D. Right now, I can enjoy this game in 3D. Yes. All I have to do is click 3D right here, and voila. I get to see this in 3D. I get to watch in 3D. And believe me, it looks even more immersive in 3D. All I have to do is put my glasses on, and this will just look beautiful. And comes with a pair of glasses, which are right over there. Obviously, there's no point of me showing you the glasses because you guys cannot see 3D. You need two eyes in order for it to see it, and you cannot see it through a camera here. Now this is the benefit, and this is the only LG OLED TV that does 3D. Sony A1 cannot do this. Also keep in mind, you're getting a Dolby Vision, you're getting HDR, you're getting many different types of formats, Dolby Vision and HDR, and also you can, if you have a receiver, Dolby Atmos receiver, you can enjoy both Dolby Atmos and Dolby Vision. And has this very cool magic remote that I like, and it's very easy to navigate, man. This thing, it's so easy to navigate. It's beautiful. It runs smooth. If you want to go to a browser, you can go to a browser and then go back to where you left off, and or you can go back to your game and then continue. Now let me turn the 3D off. Hold on. There, 3D, it's off. This game truly looks amazing. Now I know what you guys want to know. You guys want to know, well, what type of settings am I using here on this game? What type of calibrations am I using? I'm using a pretty interesting calibrations, which I'm gonna show it to you. Don't worry, they will be shown. You guys will see it. But first, let's explore a little bit here. The whole point of this game is to explore, and it's just a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful looking game. If you had a stressful day, if you had a lot of stress at work, trust me, this game will definitely keep you happy for a little while. It's kind of like a therapy. This game is like a therapy. It really is like a therapy if you want to relax and enjoy yourself. This is definitely a one game I highly recommend. Not only does it look beautiful, but at the same time, it also sounds beautiful too. If you have a nice surround sound, you're definitely going to benefit from this game. All right, so go ahead. Let me go ahead. Let me show you the my calibrations of this game, really quick, because I know that's what you guys want to see. So go ahead. Let me do that for you. All right. So first thing first, we go to a picture mode setting, standard. A couple of things here. Since this game it's not HDR, and I don't understand for the life of me why this game it's not HDR. I don't know if it's a checkerboard upscale or not either. I don't know if it's checkerboard 4K. It's definitely upscaled, obviously, but I don't know if it's checkerboard or not. I will have to look into that. It could be checkerboard because the detail really looks great, but however, it doesn't have any HDR, so I'm kind of like bummed up about that. Like, this game should definitely take the advantage of HDR. Anyway, because we're not running HDR, the thing I did here is I left the OLED light at 80 and contrast at 80 because I don't want that luminous light to be too bright, so that way it's oversaturating and bleeding the picture quality. So I want to keep it at 80, so that's why I left it at 80. Brightness, I never mess with this. I always leave the brightness at 50 because you are running a OLED TV with the deep dark black levels, because each organic light emitting diode, it's doing it individually by itself, so you never have to mess with brightness. So here we go. OLED 80, OLED light 80, contrast 80, brightness 50. Sharpness, I felt that 8 was good balance, like the little extra icing on the cake. I just felt it was like an icing on the cake, and I just needed a little bit of that sharpness, just a little tiny outline. Color, I felt 60 was good because to me 60 it's a threshold. You don't want to go above 60. If you go above 60, then you're going to start oversaturating your colors. You don't want to do that. I've seen people go to 88. It's like, are you kidding me? So you don't want to go above 60. And I'll explain why it's at 60 when I get to the advanced controls. Color temperature is very important here. This is where most of the magic comes from, guys. I want you to understand this. The reason why this picture looks so good now, it's because of this. The reason I went to the W4 is because warm 4, that's what W4 is, warm 4 level, it's a perfect balance between the cold, which is a cold temperature, bluish, and then warm yellow sepia color temperature. And the reason I chose W4, like I said, is because of that great balance. This is a excellent balance between the blue and yellow. Look what happens if I go all the way. It'll become too yellow. We can go even further. It'll become way too yellow. You don't want to do that. And look what happens when I go all the way to the cold. Check this out. Now everything will become colder. Everything will look cooler and colder. Bluish. You don't want to do that. So the trick is, Pata, don't mind it hurts. No, the trick is keep it at W4. You see, you can go to 50, but you don't want to do that. Why for the love of God would you want to do that? So you want to keep it at warm 4. That's the key, guys. Keep this thing at 4, W4. Okay? Now let's go to the advanced control. Here's the thing here. Dynamic contrast, most of you would turn it off, but if you keep it at low, you're gonna get those deep dark levels even more detailed. Look what happens if you keep it on off. Then you get picture brighter. And now you're losing some of those deep dark levels. So you want to keep the dynamic contrast at low. Did you see? Keep an eye on right here on this area, and look how bright it gets, and look how deep dark it gets. Keep looking. You looking at this area right here? Keep an eye on this area. And this is also another great way for you to, you know, this OLED TV really gives me more depth for me to mess around and go in further to advance quality picture. So you make sure you keep it at low, go back. And another trick here, it's gamma high 2. Now I have contrast, dynamic contrast at low and gamma at high 2. Now I got perfect deep dark levels here. Perfect. And they are perfect, and they're not being crushed. As you have seen in the beginning of the video, what I have shown you, they're not being crushed. But if you feel that they are crushed, brother, you still have the option to move it to medium or to low. You have the option to do that. So I don't want to hear it. LG OLED, it's crushing the blacks. It's a garbage TV. You know who's garbage? You are goddamn garbage, man, for spitting out goddamn lies. Propaganda bullshit lies. You are the garbage, man. And he knows. People know who I'm talking about. I'm not going to even mention his name, but he knows. If you're watching this video, you are garbage, man. Is what you are. For spitting out the lies. Here I am, proving it to you 100%. Alright? So there you have it. Problem solved. Another thing I want to say before I finish this video. Now, dynamic color, you can keep it at low if you want to, but for this game, you want to keep it at medium. You're going to say, well, why at medium? Because we want that color to pop a little bit. We want that color to pop. Since, remember, I said we have it at 60, and 60 it's a threshold. You don't want to go above 60. Now you have 60 color percent, and then you got medium dynamic color. So it's going to look even more natural, and the color's going to pop even better with a nice clarity and detail. Super resolution, I never mess with that. I'll leave that off. And the color gamut, it's always wide. Now, before I end this video, there's a couple of things I gotta say. The reason I use the camera and I am walking you through this, I'm not doing this video to try to convince you. If you guys were sitting here in person with me, you would be blown away by what I have achieved here. What I'm doing here is, as I always did since I started this channel, I share. Think of me as like Nikola Tesla. I know it's a shitty analogy, but think of me as a somebody like a scientist, experimenting. Okay, I'm sharing my recipe. I'm sharing my experiments here. You can either try it or don't try it. You know, it's a freedom of choice. You know, you don't have to follow everything step by step. You don't have to copy everything that I do step by step. Try it. See if you like write these calibrations down. See if you like them. And I'm constantly looking and thriving to find the perfect spot. See, like right now, my eye is telling me that I should leave dynamic color at low because we're already at the 60. So let's go to the advanced control. And let's keep dynamic color at low. You see it's better. Now it's not over bleeding. And now it looks even better now. You see how the fishes right here, they look even better now. So there you have it. There you have it, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. And if somebody got offended by it, well, too bad. Then don't watch my channel. Don't subscribe to me. Unsubscribe. I'm not asking anybody to subscribe. I got enough subscribers as it is. I make 100 subscribers a day. I'm already reaching 12K. Actually, I'm already at 12K. It's just you guys are not seeing it. It's not showing to you because of the stupid Google algorithm. They can't keep up. I don't care about that stuff, guys. All right? I'm doing this because I want to share something with you guys. I want to show you what I'm doing here. I want you guys to try it out. I want you to enjoy the best possible experience on your TV. And I want you guys to have a TV that truly gives you a benefit for your hard-earned cash. And I also want to give you options where you can buy a TV for a good, reasonable price, instead of going out there like a jackass and spending $4,000, $5,000. Because let's face it, not everyone's a high roller. Not everyone can go out there and spend $6,000, $10,000 just like that. And I know that for a fact. So anyway, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. And try these calibrations. Remember, dynamic color, it should be at low, and color, it's at 60. You could move it to 55, but you don't have to. 60, it's perfect. Because you already have dynamic color at low, so having the 60%, it's just perfect. It's a perfect balance. Well, there you have it, guys. Thank you for watching.